hi everyone, and welcome to Riders on the Storm. This week with some new guests and a very familiar name down there in the bottom left as well. We'll get to that shortly, I'm sure. Please check out the opening links as the bot spams them at you. All of the ways you can contact us, all of the ways you can check out our support us, check out our sponsors, Bird in the Storm Publishing, and the reason the name is familiar, Mage Hand Press, who are our sponsors and actually created this module that we'll be playing today, this expansion. Actually, thinking about it, that could make some people nervous. It's a good thing I'm not a nervous person. Hi, everyone. There's also a tweet. Please go and hit the tweet and retweet the tweet because it really does help support us. There's also 10 to 15% discount at a whole bunch of stores. Do check those out in the links as well. And thank you, Geeky Tea Party, for the subscription. Welcome. Let's go around and say hello to everyone. I can never remember which way round I go, so this week we're going to go to Saito first. Oh, hi!
My name is Saito. I forget. See, I always like it when Mackenzie goes first because I don't remember what to say. So I'm just gonna say hi. I play Ro. I'm the gunslinger. I'm the hell-raising gunslinger who likes to drink and doesn't like people digging into her past.
Ooh, is it me or is it warm in here?
It should be.
So completely unrelatedly, let's go around next to Quixotic.
Hi, I'm Quixotic. Today I'm going to be playing Errol Palterman, who is a snake oil salesman.
I'm looking forward to that character already. Those. Oh yeah. Okay, those three words. Next, our sponsors and players today, Mage Hand Press. Oh hi, Justin.
Oh hi. So I'm Justin. I'm the community manager over at Mage Hand Press. Yeah, we did make the Weird West setting, and I've got to say, Scrat has done a fantastic job with writers as well as Mackenzie and Saito of just bringing this to life in a wonderful way. And I'm loving it, and I'm so glad to be brought on. I'll be playing Mountain Chance, and he's in town looking for somebody we hasn't seen in about a year.
I wonder who that could be. Again, unrelated. Let's go to Mackenzie. Oh hi, Mackenzie.
Hello, everything's fine. Yeah, I'm Mackenzie, Mackenzie Lane DA on Twitter, you can call me Mac, and I'm playing Jin Harker, the rootinest, tootinest, shootinest warlock who is fine. Everything is fine. I cannot stress how fine this is. How are you?
Did you stress how much you're fine?
I'm fine. It's not like Mage Hand Press has been messaging me for a week or anything.
Okay, so
In
the usual
fairness,
stuff then.
in fairness, it was quite good messages. Okay, quite good messages.
Hey, Scrat gave me homework. I wanted an A+.
And he was quick about it. I'm just gonna say, like, right when he got that homework, he messaged me. He was like, "Hey, heads up." I was like, "Oh."
What we're referring to here is, I would like to point out that Justin set himself homework. Because Justin messaged me and tried to get me to plan. And I evaded planning by coming up with this homework master plan.
I have to be transparent. I'm pretty sure the idea was mine first because once he mentioned he's going to be playing on Writers, I went, hey, I'm totally okay if you do a thing that we can't reveal yet because it's going to be revealed on show or something similar. And then he went, okay, but what if I do you one better? And then I don't tell you what that one better is. And then I went, yeah, okay, I dug this great.
Okay.
So really,
is there anything else you want to get off your chest before we begin?
No.
I feel like a confessional right now, you know. Does anyone have anything they want to clear their heads before we go? Tee. Okay. So let's dive right into it. We will finish off the night before, where you guys returned to the town. I'm pulling the "You Are Pooped" card, and I would like to force you into a rest so that we can go to the next day. If that's okay with the players, if there's anything you'd like to do before bed, please let me know.
Yes.
I'm fine. I'm taking a nap or a
Right.
sleep.
I am going to give a chance for a perspective check if needed be. I don't know if you guys already are NPC. I'm going to say that Ro looks extremely more aggressive than she used to when she comes back to the bar. We're talking like is not as friendly, not as and seems like she's picking fights a little bit, like a drunkard picks fights almost. Like, do you need a drink? Yeah, too bad. Like, and kind of want someone to get aggressive with her. So is probably gotten into a couple of fights themselves before she went to bed.
I'm okay with this.
Good. That's
Bro.
good to hear. That's good. What?
Bro.
Do it.
How many drinks would you say you consume on this?
Oh, like a party train. We're talking like she's probably jacked down. Like she is definitely the concept when she came into the town. She was already scary looking, and then she softened up just slightly. Now she is like jagged, like death is straight up in her eyes. Just wanting someone. Just want someone to be like, you know what? Come at me, Rowan. And she'd be like, absolutely. Let me shoot you right here.
Would
Like,
it be fair to
what?
say that Ro would drink until they passed out, as the rules on
Yeah,
Duncan
oh
was
yeah,
to state?
no, absolutely. Like we're talking like
Fantastic. All of that stuff can happen, no problem. You pick fights. Your poor bartender. He gives you space. He knows when Ro's in a bad mood, and he knows you got a trigger finger, no matter how much alcohol he pulls. So he just keeps giving you drinks, just keeps
man.
giving you bottles until you pass out.
yes.
Justin, something else?
Has she drunk enough to maybe warrant a roll on the hangover table?
Perhaps. But I have a plan for Ro before we do
no.
that. Because this town does in fact have a sheriff now.
She does.
So-
I mean, she is.
I would like to say, Ro, that after you passed out, you may well wake up in the drunk tank.
Oh, that's absolutely possible. Like it wouldn't be. This would actually be something that just happened to her before. As long as she's got her guns on her, she just like wakes up with like a, like son of a bitch kind of concept.
I'm not 100% sure how it would work, having not lived in the Wild West myself. But I think the sheriff might have taken your guns off you and put a receipt in your holster.
Receipt.
Um,
I was like to come pick it up. They should be just on the other side.
Yeah, I mean, when I say drunk tank, I mean they have a cell that's not used very often.
Oh, I know what I'm saying. Like they should be just on the other side, just waiting there.
Yeah, it's part of the sheriff's house. You never actually used it.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine
Where
with me.
on earth?
I'm
Okay,
my guns back.
Justin, am I looking in the Weird West or the Taverns and Tankards for the hangover table?
Taverns and Tankards.
It's not currently in the contents. What page number is it?
It is Taverns and Tankards. It's on the first of the Riders of the Storm folder, and it is on page. Rumor. Okay, right after rumors, it is on page 13.
13, thank you.
No problem.
Sorry, I butted in. I may have been looking at that for other reasons. While the here in chat. Shh.
Bro, please roll me a D100.
Oh Jesus. Here we go. I just realized. Snake closed out of it. That was gonna be. Oh, I have not looked at that area, so I don't know what is positive or negative about this roll. So like, I'm literally going in it blind. It's probably
It's
for the best.
like a wild magic surge table, so essentially
okay,
you're
so it
going
could be
in blind
anything.
any which way you go, yeah.
Yeah. Here we go.
Thank you,
87.
Geeky Tea Party, who gives a reroll to Malcolm, or Justin as we know him. And Mackenzie, thank you so much for your sub, and thank you so much for gifting the reroll to yourself.
I might need it today. We'll see. I can give it to someone else later if I need to, but I'm just gonna be a selfish bitch for now.
At least you're honest, okay? At least you're honest.
I'm sorry. It's not like I waited to stream this resub.
Okay, I will take that into account and proceed forward. I may change the wording slightly to make it work in the context of the town, but yes, I like where we're going with this. that's how Ro wakes up in the drunk tank. The sheriff is going to be very, amenable and be like, I'll see if I can do Natalie's voice. Ro, are you okay?
I don't know. Am I okay? I got a hangover roll. How am I looking?
Oh, probably pretty rough. You didn't, you didn't roll a hay. You wake up feeling great.
So she rubs her head a little bit, happy that her hat's still there, and says, "I've woken up better. What the hell? Is this what you do to people? You put them in a cell when they?"
Well, yeah, usually, drunk and disorderly, they starting fights and causing trouble and trying to burn down the bar and all the other things like you did last night.
I would.
It was real weird, though. The bar didn't take at all. It didn't burn up at all.
That only makes me angrier. And slightly suspicious. But that is a thing I don't really want to think about right now. Can I just get my shit and leave here? Are we done here?
I think so, Ro. I think so. I'll be keeping an eye out the next few nights at the saloon. I'd hate to have to.
I was trying to leave early till you got me in this bird cage of a fucking prison cell.
Okay, Ro. You see, when you get all aggressive like that, I don't want to let you out just yet. Let's pan across to Jin. Where does Jin wake up this morning?
Oh boy. Is it cliche or repetitive to say it's with Terrence again? Is that this just keeps happening unless he doesn't want me around, in which case I'll find somewhere else.
Oh.
I am gonna say that he doesn't mind you staying in his room, but he is, shall we say, not particularly affectionate during the night.
That's
Perhaps brooding.
probably, that's fair. We were supposed to talk, but it's fine. It's fine. I want to do, but we'll do it later.
So actually, I think when you wake up, maybe you're woken by the fact that he's already up and getting dressed.
Morning.
Oh, morning, Jin.
Thanks for letting me stay.
Yeah, we should have a talk real soon.
Yeah, everything all right?
You tell me, Jin. You go riding off all the time, hardly talk, and then come back at the end of the evening, and I ain't telling you I don't appreciate it. I appreciate it mightily, but I'd kind of like to know where we stand.
Yeah. Yeah, we should probably talk. I'm assuming you have to go somewhere though, so maybe after you close up tonight.
Oh hell, it's middle of the week. It's usually fairly quiet this evening. Ro will probably be annoyed. Damn, she was ornery last night. But I think I'm gonna close the bar early because we don't really make enough trade anyway, and I'll be free for the evening if you want to spend some time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try doing a breakfast service today instead. That's why I'm getting up so early.
Yeah. No worries. Yeah, I'll let you go.
All right, so I'll close up about 5 then.
Sounds good.
We calling it a date?
Sure thing.
All right. I'll catch you later.
Alrighty. I'll let him go. I finish up getting ready, getting dressed, and then I leave. Go downstairs too.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make that face, man. Don't do that to me.
What on earth do you mean? I think the morning carriage comes in, carrying perhaps the post. and maybe 2 other individuals. Or maybe not carrying, but maybe there's a wagon train or something like that. You guys can tell me. How do Errol and Malcolm arrive in town?
You can go first if you want.
Okay. So Malcolm, he arrives looking a little beat on a horse that looks a little more beat. He's clearly been on the road a while, and he's looking for a place to stop by, get a rest, and possibly some information.
Well, this is a reasonably small town. It seems there's an old courthouse, the mayor's office, which clearly says mayor across the top, the saloon, a post office, and then maybe a smattering of houses. It looks like one of the houses is being converted, or there's a new building being built, which is called what was it? It was the new where is it? Probably like Arthur's Tinctures. We'll just call it that for now. If Smarter Master's in chat and wants to name it something else, he can let us know.
All right. Well, sounds like the saloon might be a mighty reasonable place to go and get that information I'm looking for, and that drink too.
Good luck. He's doing breakfast services.
So Errol would probably arrive in a small little, like, 1-horse-drawn wagon with, like, a name pasted on the side that says Dr. Fibbin Van Cleef's magical stuff. And he just immediately pulls off to the side and starts setting up ready to sell.
Yeah, perfect. And no one stops you. A man in a quite a nice tote, bolo tie and all that. Looks tailored, comes up and looks across. Good morning. What you selling?
Oh, I've got everything you could ever want. What might interest you? What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I'm just the mayor. I just want to make sure that everything's, all, in good order. We had trouble with bandits recently.
Oh, I don't truck with bandits. I only sell on the up and up stuff.
Well, that seems just fine and dandy. I'll leave you to it. I'm sure the saloon's opening early today. I want to go and see what they're going to be serving for breakfast. So if you fancy stopping by, please do. Otherwise.
Will do.
I'll stop by later on. Have a good day, sir.
You too.
And the mayor starts walking towards the saloon, probably just a little behind Malcolm. Malcolm entering the bar, you can see a man in a fresh, clean shirt and a fresh, clean shirt and a white apron, walking around, handing out breads.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Someone serving drinks here, or is it just bread?
Well, we're trying a breakfast service for the first time today. You can get yourself any kind of bread that this new employee out the back can cook. But the bar is still fully open. What can I get you?
Water for now, and I suppose some of this bread.
Yeah, well, here's, take yourself a bread there. There's a water canister just on the end of the bar. Help yourself. And I look forward to serving you.
Appreciate it. And you plugged in the happenings around town, or?
I mean, you could say.
You hear young woman pass through town, brown hair, brown eyes, goes by Jen.
May I ask what for?
Well, she's my wife.
Just puts the bread on the table and just says, definite recognition crosses his face for a moment. Just give me a few minutes. I think I might have seen her around somewhere. I think she might have even taken a room recently. Let me just go and check my ledger.
That's a nice change of pace. I've been looking for a while now.
And Terrence heads upstairs. Jin, we're not coming to you just yet. You can soak that up for a moment. Ro, after a while, you are, of course, let out of the drug tank with guns and everything else.
Did a staring contest? A staring contest did it, right?
I would like from you a stealth or sleight of hand at disadvantage because you were drunk to keep the bag of holding hidden.
Yeah. Please be yeah. I would like for me to have hidden it, but actually my drunkard self was actually trying to hide her guns. Or one of her guns. And then she was like, son of a bitch, I thought I hid my gun. What use is this? Son of a bitch. Useless.
So you get this clunky, feels like there's something metal in this bag. It feels real filled to bursting, which is, which means a lot considering it seems to be a bag of holding.
She just looks at it and she just stares for a minute. She's like, nah, I'm gonna need a drink before I do anything more. She just puts it right back where it was, tucks it in real tight. She looks at her guns and she's like, now, Mama missed you. I don't know how she prioritized. I will give you that drunk row may have looked in it. Drunk row may have looked in it, but like the non-blacked out row, is like, why did Mama choose that over you guys? Obviously, Mom was making bad choices. Spins it a little bit and puts them away.
As you put it away, you hear a clink, and you can see there's like 5 gold sitting at the bottom of your holster.
Why did that get there? She pulls her gun out, takes the 5 gold, pours it out. Do I still have my 400 that I got paid?
That is in your separate purse, yes.
I'm like, I don't have time to count it all, so I assume I assume that it was from that. I take those that gold and I throw it in there. Just along with the gold that I already know about.
As you make your way inevitably to the saloon, I guess.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Right across the street there, you see, you and Quixotic can interact. What is the sign that she sees again? Sing it for us again, Sam.
It's Dr. Fibbin Van Cleef's magical medicine. And he's probably in his salesman mode now, where he's like, step right up, and behold the miraculous melding of modern medicine with the magnificent methods of mystical magic. I've been all over these lands, delving into crypts and caves and castles remote, learning from shaman and sages and scholars of note. I did all this so I could bring to you lovely people this proprietary panacea, this unrivaled unction, this consummate concoction, this cure for all that ails ya.
Hey, has anyone ever told you your voice is very shrill in the morning? Like, you should work for, you should work for the sheriff. You wake up drunkards all the time. Maybe not in the happiest of moods, but drunkards.
Is that you, Ro?
Who's asking?
Dr. Fibbin Van Cleef.
I don't know who you are.
You might also know me as Errol, but shh, keep that on the down low.
It's so down that even I don't remember you. So, you're safe.
You were my, let's say, bodyguard
That's probably true.
a few years back. You're with this fella that you seem to really smitten with, but
She pulls out her gun immediately, and she was like, "We don't talk about such things. Obviously, it's a lie."
well, sure, like
Yeah,
you were willing to leave him to help me out, so
That's right. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Yep. Yep. She puts her gun away. You're a nice man. You want to get a drink?
well, I'm kind of busy selling stuff, but I can have a drink once I meet my quota.
Great. So you should stay out here. Never go into the tavern. Never spout. Never spout anything that you just said, and we'll be fine.
Well, I know how to keep a secret.
Obviously, because I don't even remember you.
Now that hurts just a little bit. I pride myself on being a memorable individual.
I assume that you could perceive that she slightly has a hangover.
You know what? I actually have something that might help you with that.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust someone who I just
I'll make sure to give you the good stuff.
intriguing. Tell me more.
He
Does
kind of
it still allow me to partake in the devil's water later?
Of course.
Oh, show way, fancy man.
So he kind of just like turns around and like goes into like a back compartment that's not the stuff that's on display and pulls out a bottle that looks almost identical to them and hands it to Ro. Don't let anybody know that I got that back there, okay?
Absolutely. Do you need anything?
For you, it's on the house. And I don't do that for everybody.
Right. Well, I'm gonna put a gold down for your appreciation to the finer things. It's a gold
It's
down.
gone. It's gone just as soon as it touches the counter.
Right. Well, takes the bottle, goes to put it to her lips, washes him. Can I do a sense motive or like a real quick?
He's telling the truth. You don't even have to roll.
Okay, cool. So she's watching you, and then she takes a swig of it. So do I feel better? Do I feel?
Like I have a feature that lets me use my snake oil as healing. I don't know if we really want to use that for this, but
I'm just asking.
It's up to Scrat.
We can count this as a rest period, so if you want to use it now, you'll still have it. How does that sound?
Okay, yeah. So
that way, Rose still gets the effect and doesn't think you're an absolute slanderer, but at the same time, you still got your abilities for if we get into combat or anything later on.
Sure, cool.
Well, that's fucking fantastic.
Tell all your friends.
You looking to hire? I need to get the hell out of here.
I could always use my bodyguard.
Expertise?
Yes. Some
Great.
people aren't too thrilled with my wares. If you catch my drift.
Something tells me not. And she leans in, but she's like, "But you know what? I'm just thrilled. I need to get the hell out of here. So whatever it takes. If it's just a free ride, I'm willing to put 6 people underneath the ground. In fact, I'm willing to put anyone underneath the ground right now." And she leans down and leans in. She's like, "Anyone."
He kind of leans back a little.
She's like, "But right now, I'm looking to get a drink. So, don't forget my name. Obviously, you haven't yet." And she walks away.
Have a good day.
Yeah. You too.
So before we go upstairs to Jin, let's stay in the bar with Malcolm for a second. As the mayor walks in just behind. Morning, stranger.
Morning. Tips his hat.
Terrence and Jin around?
I don't know.
Oh, it's not like Terrence to open up the bar without being there to serve.
Is he the one that was passing the bread out?
Looks like a bartender.
I suppose. We just went upstairs.
Oh, well, I'm sure he'll be right back down. Why don't you take yourself a seat, make yourself comfortable, making the place look untidy. That's just a little joke. I'm gonna... oh, he left the breads out. Well, I'll just take one of these.
Sounds good. Enjoy some bread, I suppose. Name's Malcolm, by the way.
Malcolm! Oh, everyone just calls me Mayor. I don't think I've ever been named.
That's a sad existence now, isn't it? Not having a name.
Well, I live for my job, and my job lives for me.
All right, Mr. Mayor. If that's how it is, I suppose that's absolutely fair.
Some people work to live, some other people live to work. I live to work.
I have to say I must be the other way around.
Well, that's just okay. It takes strokes and blokes to make the difference people in the world. It takes all sorts to make the world turn round.
Absolutely. Can't. So when I mentioned Jen, because I'm here in town looking for her.
Oh, Jen? Isn't she just the sweetest thing?
Oh, yeah, that's why I married her.
I forgot my things at the office. I need to go. I will be right back. You make yourself comfortable.
That's exactly what Terrence said.
And as the mayor leaves, Ro, you can enter. And we'll get to that scene in just a
Okay,
moment.
do I see his face? Like while he's passing by? Like, what is his expression on his face at all?
The mayor's face?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. While he's leaving, I'm going in.
It's literally this face. Just walking rapidly, eyebrows through the roof of his head.
She pushes the saloon doors back. She looks around. She's like, "Is something happening here? Is there anyone but one person in here right now?"
Hi.
Yeah, howdy. What hell did you do to the mayor?
Oh, it seems like every time I ask if anyone's seen Jen, everyone
You got
does
bad breath?
I don't think so.
Right. Why do you...
Carry on.
Why is there bread out here? Where's Terrence?
Well,
Why the hell does it smell like breakfast?
Well, I guess Terrence, he didn't introduce himself. He was serving some bread,
Uh-huh.
and I asked where Jen was.
Uh-huh.
He said he had to go get something and went right upstairs.
Right. So, why is there bread on the counter? This is a goddamn saloon. Where the fuck is the where the fuck is the service in this place? And just
Well, I
like per
believe it's
usual,
upstairs.
she screams out, "Terrence! What is this breakfast bullshit? It better be an Irish breakfast down here, because I ain't hanging on this bullshit here." Why are you looking for Jen?
Well, she and I are married.
Yeah, so... Wait,
Well-
what?
Yeah, so she disappeared about a year ago. Been looking for her since.
And I'm gonna, she's gonna pause a little bit, and she's probably like, "There's many people called Jen. Many people names." So she's like, "Okay, you probably scared him then, because Terrence has a fancy for a girl named Jen, so you probably scared the shit out of him."
Brown hair.
Not that I care about that, because if you want to scare the shit out of Terrence, then scare the shit out of Terrence, okay? But dude's got a fancy for her, Jen.
Brown hair, brown eyes, freckles across her face.
That's like asking a brown-haired man with freckles. There's many people that have those type of similarities. I ain't gonna
there's a gin here by fitting that description.
I mean, there's a possibility. Who's asking?
Malcolm Chain's her husband. You know, she might
How
be
can
going
I
by.
know for sure that you are her husband? Yeah, proof of it?
Well, I've got this ring right here.
Yeah, well, everyone's got rings.
Well, you know, I didn't exactly
Think about that far?
No, I didn't exactly take my marriage certificate out of my place of residence where it is safe.
You got a damn house? The hell are you doing out in this fucking boonies?
Looking for my wife.
I pan up and away, leaving the two of you arguing as Ro is clearly instigating
Every once
fights
in a while, yeah,
still.
every once in a while she's still yelling, Terrence, there's no alcohol down here!
It's strange that there's no answer at all today.
Yep.
I suppose we should go and say hello to Jin. Jin, as Terrence closes the door behind him, on the wall is just two words. Uh-oh.
This is fine.
A couple of minutes later, well, actually, it's probably about 15, 20 minutes later that Terrence comes back up, enough time to get breakfast ready and start dishing it out. He comes back up and just quietly closes the door behind him.
Hey, I thought you were getting stuff ready downstairs. Everything all right?
We might have to bring that conversation forward a little bit, Jin.
Oh, is it not busy right now?
No, it's busy enough. There's a guy came in just off the station wagon.
Yeah.
I didn't actually catch his name, but the first thing he said to me is, "Hey, do you know a small woman called Jin with brown hair, brown eyes, freckles?" Pretty much your description.
Mention that, and then point to my gold eye.
No, he didn't mention that. Claimed to be Jin's husband, though.
No, that's definitely another Jin then. I don't have a husband. Wait, no, that hand. No ring.
Well, okay, you might want to come down and talk to him, or I'll carry on the service, but I'll be,
Hey, I wouldn't be lying to you. I'm not that type of person.
Alright. What did you say the name of your gun was again?
Bad idea? You never really asked.
I've heard you mention it to Ro a few times. Alright.
Alright. Promise, we'll have that date. I'm sure it's some other Jin or some other misunderstanding. I'll get it cleared up.
Well, I'll be around. And you can hear Ro kicking off downstairs. Errol, you can also hear Ro kicking off from across the street. Do you want to head
I go
downstairs?
down.
Hard not the hero.
Yeah, I go downstairs.
I'm just going to sit back and enjoy this.
Oh god.
Malcolm's going to be drinking some water as he sees Jin come down. And he's just going to drop it. And visibly shaking. Jin? Jin, it's me.
Oh shit, you really mean that, Jin? Holy fuck! Like, what the coincidence? Don't mind me. Terrence, where's my Irish breakfast?
Oh, Terrence had to finish up some stuff up there. I'm sorry, I think you might have the wrong person, but, yeah.
Jen Harker, daughter of Rodolphus Harker and Miriam Harker.
Do what?
Sister to Clarence and Jules.
All right. Sorry. Sorry. It's me. I don't quite recall ever mentioning that to someone. Though. Can I insight check? Because
By all means.
I am drawing a big blank, and honestly, Jin's thought is, oh frick, when did I sleep with him? Oops. I'm pulling a Sandor from Tilt of, I totally know you. We had a fling, probably. That's fine.
Sure, give me that insight check.
You know, my insight is the worst. Yep. On brand.
I will let you interpret that as you will.
On heckin' brand. All right. Yeah. Shoot. Sorry. Sorry. My name's slipping me right now. Where did we meet?
Well, we've been married about 3 years. You know,
No.
you've been gone for about a year after what happened to your family.
I'm real sorry. No, that's not me. I ain't never been married.
I was hoping what the stranger said wasn't true.
But stranger, who's been?
The one you met before you did what you did.
What'd I do?
Do you want this conversation in public or private?
Oh god, yeah.
The mayor is sitting there with bread, just like no, the mayor left.
You see, I was saying, you see Ro? She's making herself a drink. She's literally right in front of you guys, behind the bar. Just like, don't mind me. Just talk away. It's okay. It's not like I'm listening.
I think Terrence comes and stands next to you without mentioning the fact that you're behind the bar helping yourself, and is just intently watching, wiping a glass.
She doesn't notice Terrence. She's so paying attention.
Both of them.
Yeah, we should probably talk about this in private. Yeah.
He said you had a room here. I guess we can go there and talk.
Yeah, you got a room, all right. I'm sorry. Keep going. It's fine. I'm not listening. It's fine.
Nah, it's a mess right now. Let's just go outside. There's a corner out back or something.
Take him to the barn.
I'm amenable to that.
All right. What do you look like?
Malcolm, he has long black hair slicked back with a somewhat of a chin-strap beard and a pointed mustache. He's wearing a bandana and a long brown duster and what looks to be a nice button-up white shirt under the duster with some leather pants and boots, cowboy hat.
I'm assuming a wedding ring, yeah?
And, gold wedding ring.
Okay, cool. It's fine. Yeah, Jin's face is completely blank. She's just kind of trying to place you. We'll go out back. It'll be... Yeah, I'm sure it's just misunderstanding someone else. We'll get this ironed out. I'll go walk outside. Bye.
You want to take some breakfast with you, or do you want me to bring it? I mean, it's not like I'm just worried about your appetite in the morning. Have you eaten anything?
Jin's not responding.
Just walks right out. Yep.
I'm right behind.
If you look really closely, Jin is mouthing words but isn't actually saying anything, like she's talking to someone who isn't there.
Really? That doesn't sound like Jin. Terrence will turn to you, Saito, and just be like, what do you think? Give them their privacy, or?
Jesus, Terrence, when did you get back there?
When did you get back here? This is my bar.
What? Okay, well, you got me, but you should warn someone before you sneak up on them. I don't know, give them some
standing next to you.
privacy. I don't know. It's not my thing to say. What? Didn't she tell you anything like this?
I don't know nothing.
You just bed people, and this is like the last girl. You just take anyone up there, don't you?
Bro, there is no last. What are you even? You're drunk.
Sure. Okay. If that's how you want to play it, then we can play it that way, Terrence. Let's just dial back to the problem here. What's gonna happen? What happens if she is this guy's person? What are you gonna do? Not that I care, because I'm actually heading out. I think I got me a new job.
I think right when you say that, Errol walks through the doors, like hefting a bag of coins, like, oh, these suckers! I mean, great patrons. Just
Aren't
bought
they
out my
wonderful?
entire stock.
Aren't they wonderful though? Slaps her hand on the bar. She's like, she looks back at Terrence. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna leave you to do your job.
All right,
I'd
roll
like a
on.
glass
Are you-
of finest stuff.
Are you okay? She passes by. She puts her hand on his shoulder a little bit, and she's like, "Are you okay?"
I'm okay. Jin said probably got the wrong person or something, so it'll be fine. Best stuff is a black whiskey. Is that all right for you?
Indeed. Why the
So,
long face?
She's gonna look over and be like, "Don't worry. Even if it's right, even if she's wrong, life moves on. Okay?" And then she passes by. She's gonna whisper that as a calming concept. And then she's gonna pull up her tough britches again and walk past. And she's like, "We're gonna be having us some rounds. That's what we're gonna be having." She comes across the table, sits beside him. She's like, tosses 2 gold down again. So Terrence, get this man a drink.
Oh, you're buying? Excellent.
Yeah, well, you're gonna be paying later, sweetheart. So.
Yes, indeed. And Terrence will start serving you both. But his eyes keep straying to the door. Let's pan to the barn.
Oh no.
Gonna go to the barn. What is that? I just push in and how big is it? It's not super big, is it?
Well, yeah, no, it's not huge. It probably houses about 4 horses, and it has a hayloft, which Saito's been using as her personal bedroom for the last...
Forever. Yeah.
forever.
I think it's been, we decided it was 2 months that she's been in this town. That's way longer than she should have been. Moved on.
Jin's just very quietly checking for any drunkards who might have also taken residence up in there or in any other part of the barn. Basically, looking for anyone listening.
No, up on the hayloft there is Rose's handkerchief that she seems to have misplaced again.
All right.
Bitch, don't pick it up. Leave it there.
I'm not touching it. Trust me, I have much bigger issues to deal with right now. Okay. Jin just kind of closes the door behind the bar after Malcolm walks in. All right. I don't know who you are. I don't know how you know all that about me.
How you killed the Snake Eyes gang to save your family.
I don't know how you know that about me. Shut up.
Sorry. Look. Is it that crazy that maybe I know all this because I'm telling the truth?
No, you can't be telling the truth because I ain't never been married. I know that. I know who I am. I know what I've done.
Remember the stranger at the bar.
Who the fuck sent you?
I'm telling you the truth. That stranger told you it's going to cost you something dear to you. When you left, I searched and I encountered him. And I found out what he did. I was hoping it was bullshit. But he said he took your memory of a thing that would make you happy. He stole that from you to make that. And he points at the gun.
Who the fuck are you, and who sent you? You're some other fucking trick!
No. I'm your bad idea.
Shut up. Shut your goddamn mouth.
Look, I grew up poor, you grew up rich. Your family, they always said it would be a bad idea to be involved with me. You decided to own it. Made it your pet name for me. We were happy. Until all hell broke loose.
You can't be telling the truth. You can't.
How can I prove it to you?
How can you prove? I have nothing to go off of. You don't exist. As far as I'm concerned, you're a fucking liar.
Maybe it's the anger, or maybe it's something else. But suddenly, Jin, you're overcome with a sense of deja vu.
What does it remind me of in terms of the deja vu?
It's just like that feeling of familiarity. You know, like, when you experience deja vu IRL, sometimes you're not quite sure what happens, but you're just like, I've done this before.
I don't know you. I can't know you. I don't recognize any part of you. I know what you're telling me. I know that's true, but I don't know who you are.
Jin, it's not fair what happened. It's not your fault. It's that bastard. I promise you, I'm telling you the truth, and I want you to know who I am. I want you to remember. And I know that you can't just magically remember all by yourself. That I have something. The stranger, he challenged me to a game. I won. The stakes were my life, my soul, against your memories. I have them here, and I pull out a bottle. If you can't trust me yet, I understand. I can hold on to this for now. But if you want to remember, I have it right here.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're talking about. For all I fucking know, you're another specter or trick of that bastard who sold my soul.
Look, I promise I'm
I'm
not.
my gun.
I'm gonna take the gun and I'm gonna put it at my forehead. Look, If you think I'm a trick, if you think I'm lying, if you deep down don't believe what I say is true, pull the trigger and be done with me.
And we're going to cut away.
Oh, Jesus.
Like,
Fuck.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
Back into the bar with Ro and Errol. Terrence isn't the most talkative. Terrence is providing you drinks, but he's mostly his mind's just not with you. If you're drinking a shot of black whiskey, I would like you to make me a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
God, here we go. Please, I need. Oh god, no! I need to stay sober. Around this guy beside me. I don't want to say anything. I'm not
Okay.
supposed to.
So each of you suffer 2 levels of drunkenness. A pleasant haze fills your head, and your passive perception drops by 5 points.
Oh, shit.
No, that's not good. Level 2. Okay. So she like sways a little bit, and she's like, "That stuff is the best, isn't it?"
Indeed.
Quite.
You know, did I ever tell you the fact that you actually took out my cousin Guile
Did I?
a few years back?
What
Yeah,
guy?
Yeah, he sold shoddy goods, so that's just one less competition.
Yeah, I probably
I
murdered him. Did you tell me to murder him? I probably did.
I didn't do it, but it was bound to happen eventually.
Yeah. yeah. That's what happens a lot when I murder. Pretty true. Pretty true.
I actually heard about it when I was passing through Madame Victoria's place.
What?
That's a very interesting lady. She's got a great establishment.
Wait, what? She's got an establishment? I thought.
Do you know her?
No. No. I just heard that she had a really terrible fire a few years back.
Oh yeah, this was before then.
Ah.
I used to actually hang out there all the time.
Oh, did you? Did you?
There's this guy there that was really smitten with one of the girls there. Her name was like a name.
I have no idea. There's no reason to say it. There's no reason to say it.
It was like
It's-
Delilah.
Yeah,
or,
probably
or
Delilah.
Daisy, or
Probably Daisy. It's probably Daisy. It's probably possible.
Oh, okay. Do you two
it was
need another drink?
What was it?
Do you two need another drink? Is that? You
Yeah,
two
yeah,
all right?
always.
Terrence, I think you need to go check up on those people in the barn. I think you need to leave.
Do you want one of them fancy drinks you were drinking last night? What did you like? The cups of Cthulhu? Is that what you wanted, Ro? Did you want one of those?
No. You see, she's a little bit uneasy. She's like, no, I don't need anything like that. Nothing like that. No reason. There's no reason we need anything like that right now.
All right. Well, let's just go with the straight whiskey for now, eh? You two, looks like you two are getting a little bit hazy around the edges, and you might notice there's some like black smoke sort of eking out of your pores.
This is the first time in your absolute life you see Rob like, I think I still have a drink here, right?
I'm perfectly willing to take another one.
Oh, great! You see, like she's uneasy. She's like, oh, okay, great, yeah, absolutely. Let's take another. That's a great idea. She's gonna like cheers you a little bit. Right? Cheers! And then she's gonna wait till you take it. The second you take it, she's gonna try to slide a hand that shit right behind her.
Guys, thank you very much to Rock, who just donated to have Staten Creed appear next episode.
Oh yeah! Yeah!
Yes!
So next week,
Ro's gonna need
Staten Creed.
I'm gonna just say, Stanton Creed was very fun to build.
Oh no. Oh
Yeah,
no.
you did build him. Oh my god, we have the mastermind.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. We'll post him on the blog after he appears. so that you can use them yourself in future things.
I'm so excited! I'm probably not gonna be the one who drinks, but like, I'm excited.
This Ro has been living her life for this moment right there.
I
That
have a bundle
moment.
of emotions.
It's gonna be a big moment for someone. Yeah, so let's have a sleight of hand then, Ro, for
Yes!
slipping the drink.
Flipping the drink. Here we go. Come on. Yeah! Pop.
Yeah, so, Errol, can you please do me a Constitution saving throw? The DC is still 15.
Okay. Nope.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Do we have any special Nat 1 rules? Let's have a little look.
Oh
We do not for
do
drinking,
not.
but
No.
you're always more than welcome to include them.
No, I usually only use critical failures in combat. I think that's reasonable. We'll call it just a regular Nat 1. If we had things like that happening every 1/20th of the time, this would be even more crazy than it already is. So you suffer another 2 levels of drunkenness, Errol, as the whiskey begins to take effect.
no! Yeah, it's gonna loosen your tongue. That's my only fear.
You may enjoy your coordination waning as you gain disadvantage on strength, dexterity, and constitution checks. And also, your words begin to slur as you gain disadvantage on disadvantage on intelligence, wisdom and charisma saving throws. So essentially, disadvantage on all saving throws.
Okay.
Oh, checks, checks, not.
So after he takes that, he is just sitting there like.
It's
What was I talking about?
it's the past. It's the past. And the right, Terrence, it's part of the past. She's banking that Terrence wasn't paying attention either.
Huh? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, so it's part of the past. So it's time to move on. So, alright, what have you been doing since our last meetings?
What?
What do you mean, what? Quick, how many hands am I holding?
What? You're holding hands? We're not holding hands.
Yeah, we're not holding hands. I would never hold your hand. How many hands am I holding? How many hands am I holding up?
4.
Yep, he's had too many, Terrence. You need to cut him off. You've had too many. It's time for you to slow down. Okay? It's gonna be hard to protect you when you're sloshed, so it's probably best that you know what they say about a loose lip?
No.
It's probably for the best that you don't know that. It's probably because it's never been used on you. So that's probably for the best. That means that's a good choice in character. So what do you what do you do? Let's talk about anything that's been more than 3 years back. Are you more
You
than
just
3
passed
years
out.
back? I just solved all my problems. She says right out loud, solved all my problems in one drink.
Hey, you can't have a nap in here.
What?
No! Let him sleep! Terrence, what the fuck is wrong with you? She says it like this low voice.
It's like not even midday yet, Ro. You can't get people that drunk.
I think
well,
he
you
deserves
can.
another drink. Why do you say we have another drink together?
So question. Will one of my snake oils potentially undo some of this drunkenness?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good one.
On a 21, you know that with a few choice ingredients, you could convert your snake oil into a brew known as Hair of the Dog, thought to be a bartender's secret.
No
Okay.
secret of mine.
And he's definitely going to try to do that because he can't just pass out in the middle of the day.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, you can. There ain't
I
nothing
mean,
wrong with it. Ro would be
you've got-
absolutely okay with that.
I will tell you for a bit of meta knowledge, that you have a whole another 6 levels of drunkenness before you pass out, and another 5 before you start vomiting.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, so you got plenty of room.
I think he still wants to try to get his wits about him because he's realizing that he could let slip some of his own stuff.
Sure. Do you have a crafting skill that comes with your class?
I have the tinker ability. I don't know if that would be justified or not.
Yeah, why not? Seems like it'd be the right sort of skills. It's got to be wisdom based or something like that. I think we can let that slide.
Okay. So what would I have to roll then?
Oh, if you have it as an ability on your character sheet, you should just be able to click on like Tinker Tools.
Oh, okay.
If you if you don't have those, then you could just make us a wisdom check with proficiency. If you have one of them, maybe you have I don't know. Maybe you have I don't know, like insight or something if you've got proficiency in that. If not, you could just tick it quickly and do that. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, you make some hair of the dog.
Okay. So he's obviously thinking he did a good job. He's gonna drink it.
Yep, you drink it. You get this feeling like you are less drunk, but mechanically you're not going to go down any levels of drunkenness. It's kind of a placebo effect.
Nice. So it's like drinking Red Bull after you've been drinking alcohol for a while.
Yeah. Drinking a coffee after you've had a vodka, because that'll balance it out. That's where we are.
Learning so much.
It's almost like maybe the snake oil's a scam.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Dr. Fibbins, was it?
Dr. Fibbin Van Cleef.
Ribbon.
Why don't we pan back into the barn?
Oh, you gonna pull that trigger, Jen?
You see Jen's hand shake, and it looks like she's almost gonna pull it, and then she just drops the gun and just kind of like stumbles back. This is the first time she's like let go of that gun in a long time.
Wait, is the gun like in my hand and you dropped your hand away, or?
I let go of the gun like it was like hot, and I just stumbled back.
So, Malcolm will pull the gun down. Jen, here. I'm telling you the truth, and he's giving you your gun back because he doesn't want you to feel defenseless.
As a player, I'm going to say too fucking late. Jen just slowly walks over and takes it. But also then backs up again.
Malcolm takes a step back. Look, I know this is a lot. I really did hope that this stranger was full of shit. But you don't remember anything.
The stranger was full of shit. Why did you make a deal with him?
I was desperate. Why'd you make a deal?
You don't get to fucking ask that question.
Well, I know the answer. You were desperate. That's why anyone makes a deal. Now, lucky for me, my deal was a challenge, a game, and I won. I came away unscathed, and I know you didn't, and that's not fair. And I'm sorry for that.
Don't say that. I'm fine. I know what I did.
And I don't care what you did.
No. This doesn't make... No! You can't I can't. I know what I did.
I know.
No, you don't. You can't tell me that I married you. You can't tell me we've been fucking husband and wife for 3 years and then tell me you understand what the hell I did.
You killed every single one of those members of that gang. Did it with your own hands after making a deal because you were desperate, because your family was taken from you and no one was going to do dick squat.
All right, fine. Why didn't you do anything? If you were there the whole time, why didn't you say anything?
I tried.
Yeah, you must have done a fine good job, and I'm walking out. I pushed past you and I just walked out. I'm beelining to the post office.
As you walk by, Malcolm just says softly, "I'm sorry I failed you."
There's a moment where Jin hesitates and she just shakes her head and just pulls her hat down and just walks away.
After Malcolm gives her a minute, tear rolling down his face, he slowly walks back to the bar.
I would love to follow Jin to the post office first.
Okay, I know we were like super ornery about the post office hours. Is it open today?
No.
That's right. It's not open.
It's not open until noon.
Of course, cool. I test to see if the door is an illusion still, and if it's not, I walk
Are
in.
you pushing past the queue? People start queuing about 11 to try and get to the counters first.
Is there a back door?
Currently, yes. As you walk around the back, you find on the post office back door a large, what looks like it was a target made of chalk strewn across the back wall of the post office. Except there's a hole about, well, you could fit through it in the middle. Looks like it was somewhat burned there. Leads in the back there. There's a strand of white hair on one of the slats. And this is the roll we did at the beginning of the session, if anyone's wondering.
What roll? Wait, oh.
The hangover roll?
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, Jin fucking storms through.
Wait, what? What?
You find yourself in an otherwise locked room.
There?
Doesn't look like there's anything in here. Nothing of note. It's like little stands on the side that look like they're designed for holding something. Maybe, I don't know. Looks like they're designed for holding something. Models, maybe. There's a set of scales in one corner, and a chart on the wall that says gold to weight ratio.
Is there a door?
There is a door.
Can I open it?
It is currently locked.
This side or the other side?
It would be the other side. Feels like it's got one of those big key locks.
Okay. I'm going to try and wait. Let me make sure I do. I think sometimes I get my characters mixed up. I want to make sure I do have the cantrip message. And yes, I do. Can I try and message Johnny Cash? That's the weirdest sentence I've ever seen.
Sorry, can I just have that one more time? It was so beautiful.
I would like to message Johnny Cash.
I hear those thoughts are coming. They're running around my brain. is what you get
Talk
back.
to me now. Talk to me now. I'm in the back room, the one that's locked. Get your ass in here.
You're in the safe?
Hell if I know. I walked through the hole in the back.
What you doing in the safe, Ro? That's not a place for anybody to be.
I need to talk now.
Alright. I'll come and, means the post office might open late. People might get real ornery.
You have hellish hours anyways. It's fine. They can deal with it. Talk to me now.
Alright, I'm coming. You hear a jangle outside and then a bolt slide, then another bolt, then a final lock turn, and door opens and there's Johnny with loot across his shoulders.
The minute he shows up, Jin grabs him by the collar and just pulls him close.
Hey now, what's all this?
You better fucking tell me how to get a hold of the guy who's employing us. Now!
Shit, listen, Jin. We can't talk about this here. He's got eyes
I'm
everywhere.
talking about it right now because it matters.
Listen to me,
So
listen
you
to
better
me.
fucking answer.
He's got eyes everywhere in here.
Oh, boo fucking who?
Look. Alright. I don't want to get shot, alright? Let's dip out. We'll go back to my place.
I thought you lived here.
No, I've got a house in town.
Fine. Drop them. I
meant to say Jin. That row was a slip.
I was gonna be like, what the hell does she do when she's drunk? What the fuck?
And Johnny will step out the back and start walking across towards his residential area, where there is indeed a very small, looks like a very poor house. It doesn't look like an affluent house at all. It's very simple, you know, looks like it's maybe got a bed and a basin sort of thing. Table, single room affair. And we'll pan back into the bar. Just before Malcolm gets in, we'll pan in with Errol and Saito.
Oh no. Here we go.
So, did I ever tell you the story of my friend Rick DuPont?
No, let's hear your story. She's excited. She's like, he's on a different tangent. So, it's on.
Well, he loved to go to Madame Victoria's.
Ah, did he?
Yeah.
Did he?
I feel like I told this story already. Did I tell this story already?
I think you might have now that I think about it. I didn't think about it till now, but now I think about it, you think you have. Let's do
It's
a different
great story, though. It's a great story, so
Oh,
I'll
God.
tell it anyways. Well, Rick and
Parents, wait. Can we get a vote? Who wants to hear the story again? And she puts her hand up. No one. Terrence, do you want to hear the story again?
Ro, you are saved by the doors swinging open as Malcolm casts a silhouette in the doorway.
Look, we got a new person. She nudges. She's like,
Oh, hey, Vala.
Hey,
how you looking? You looking pretty like someone. Look like the cat ate the canary and spit you back up because you're the canary, sweetheart.
yeah, I feel like something like that.
I actually have something that'll heal that.
He
No,
does.
I need a drink.
Well, you can drink
Stop.
this.
Yeah, that's the type of person that I like to hear. Terrence, do your goddamn job. Your God-given job to this world and give this man a drink.
Shut up, bro. Can't you see the guy's upset? What can I get
Yeah,
you,
well,
sir?
a lot of people are upset in the world, Terrence. A lot of people are upset. There's poverty and shit and other things that people are worried about.
Yeah, I know. I heard the postman. He's always saying that's why he wears black, but that's not the point. Right
I
now,
wear black because it's stylish.
well, that's just you, Ro. That's just you.
It
What
is
can I,
true.
sir? What can I
It
get
is
you?
just me.
The strongest fucking drink you've got.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Fancy Pants, there ain't no reason to be shooting up that strong. How the fuck are you going to accept how great it tastes?
I don't really give a shit about taste right now.
Oh, you're just trying to get shit-faced. Well, if you're looking to get shit-faced, then, why don't you take a 4 horsemen? Please tell me you have that as a drink. Please tell me you have that as a drink. Damn it! Damn it!
The strongest drink I got at the minute is just a gin.
You should take a 4 horsemen shot. Take a 4 horsemen.
I mean, if we called it a 4 horseman, it might make her shut up.
It's Johnny Walker, Jim Beam, Jack Daniels, and
Any more copyrighted things?
I don't know what else.
Tequila.
It is! No, it is! You're right! It's tequila afterwards. It's dangerous. It's
Look,
dangerous.
Whatever will shut her up and get me a drink, I'll take it. I don't
You
care.
think that's gonna shut me up? Man, you are like Jen. When she showed up here, she bought me a drink thinking that was gonna shut me up. That takes a lot more than 1 drink, sweetheart.
Puts 2 gins in front of you, Malcolm.
Downs both of them immediately, without hesitation.
Would you like to make Constitution saves, or are you choosing to fail?
We'll save. See what happens.
15's the number.
Well,
You get
No.
2 levels of
Frozen
drunkenness.
detail.
Am I the first person to pass a?
So,
I passed a
Oh,
couple,
the universe is cruel.
but I've not passed 2 in a row. Death row is not past 2 in a row.
Yeah, you get the buzz that fills your head and your passive perception drops, but that's the only thing. Terrence just sort of looks at you and says, do you want me to just keep on filling you up?
He just kind of taps the glass.
Are you gonna pay for this?
Well, I'm not a rat bastard, so yes, I am.
You know your dad?
Do I know my dad?
Yeah. Do you know your dad? Talking
Yeah.
real fancy with. Shit, I thought more people didn't know their dad. She looks back and like, is that a normal thing?
yeah?
Oh well, fuck me. I'm gonna need another.
So, fella, could I interest you in my my magical elixirs? It cures what ails you.
I ain't sick.
Your looks say something different.
Well, that's what happens when your wife doesn't remember who the fuck you are.
Oh boo
Oh
hoo.
boy!
Worse shit could happen in your life.
Well, what I got right here cures both the body and the mind.
Does it? Does it cause amnesia?
Sure,
See,
if you wanted to.
see, look, it causes damn amnesia. Can it cure amnesia?
Well, of course, if it can cause it, it can cure it.
See, look, there we go. You got your cure right there. Buy this man a drink. He's a fucking godsend. Where is some damn drinks?
Terrence comes across and fills you both back up, still on the
There
whiskey.
we go.
I'll go to something a little less.
She looks over at you and she's like, are you gonna drink that?
What?
You know, I'm watching you. Don't be playing
And-
slick with me.
Errol, thinking that you made Hair of the Dog as you would know that Hair of the Dog gives you immunity to gaining more drunkenness for the next 2 hours.
It does.
Okay, then you'll just go with
I was gonna say,
the heavy one then.
It's real strange though, because as soon as you take that first shot, you need to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
This is the one. I can feel it. Oh, Jesus.
I can feel
Yes.
it too. I
I'll
can
hold
feel
up the
it
whiskey
too.
glass to Malcolm and be like, you know what they say about broken hearts? They don't
You
really
can fix
exist.
them.
Oh, well, that's true too. But they don't really fucking exist. If your heart's broken, you're dead. Okay? You're dead. So get your fucking over it. Let's go.
Ro, Did anyone ever tell you? This blows my mind because I just met you, but the dumbest things come out your mouth. The dumbest things.
What? Did you just ask me if someone's ever told you told me the dumbest things?
The dumbest things come out your mouth.
Ow! That's rude as fuck. Has anyone ever told you that talking like that's gonna get you fucking buried 6 feet under? You notice there's a little bit of a glisten in her eyes.
You gonna try and do it?
So, you know, I've been feeling pretty fucking frisky lately. I tell you what, you tell me a sappy song, and maybe I'll understand what you're feeling, and maybe I won't feel so aggressive. Please tell me why your heart's so broken.
And at this taunt, Malcolm is gonna lose it a little bit, and he whips out a card, throws it at Ro.
Here we go. What kind of card? Here we go.
We got a gambit in the house.
With a flash of your hands, you fling a number of playing cards charged with energy at your opponents. Make a ranged spell attack, in this case a 15. Does a 15 beat your armor class, right?
No.
Nothing on a fail,
misses.
is that correct? Yeah, it just misses. You see this card embed itself in the wall nearby, perhaps.
She's gonna look at you with a look of death, and there's a little bit of a twink of a smile on her face. And she's gonna pull her guns.
Hey now, Ro.
Show how she to finish the rest of her doing.
Ro, stranger, come on. If we're gonna be drawing guns, take it in the street like everyone else. I mop up enough of your shit without having to mop up blood.
You just threw a damn card at me. Terrence, you just threw a damn card at me, and now you want to
Take it
fucking step up?
outside.
Oh my God, Terrence. Terrence.
Take it outside.
Terrence.
I'm cutting you off, Ro, unless you take it outside.
Don't cut me off, man. What the hell's wrong with you? You've been so fucking rude lately.
You don't take it outside soon, you're gonna start bleeding out all over my floor.
Problems, man. You got some goddamn problems. She looks back at fucking her friend and be like, you know, I could have taken him out pretty quickly. And then looks back at the new guy again and says, like, you hear him? Throw another damn card at me and we're gonna have some real problems. Can you at least, like, calm your shit for a minute? Or do you have to bleed your goddamn heart out? I didn't fucking reject you. So you just want to feel like you gotta throw your cards at people who didn't reject you? Or what?
I think Errol, at this point, seeing everything hyping up, he's plastered. So he just jumps up onto the table, because he's only a rock gnome. He's a tiny guy. And he casts finger guns and just starts shooting them in the air. Pew, 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 pew.
God damn it. And Terrence just grabs a couple of the more expensive bottles of whiskey and just gets behind the bar.
Just the Ro looks extremely belated with this concept. Yeah! Ain't nothing like a bar with a few holes in it. That makes it so holy.
Points them at you, but doesn't actually shoot them.
She does the same with her gun. Puts it. Look, Malcolm. I ain't here to cause a fight or whatever you trying to do with your fancy cards. I'm here to make. Actually, I don't know what the fuck I'm here for. I'm just here until my fuck. When are we leaving this town?
What? I'm having a good time. I don't want to leave yet.
Okay, so we're not leaving this town just yet, but whenever this guy leaves, I'm leaving. So calm your shit. So you're just mad because Jen don't remember you?
You clearly never been in love.
Her eyebrow twitches a little bit, and she's like, "Love is a fantasy. There ain't no real thing called love. Let me tell you, ain't nothing called love in this world. All it is a facet concept of fakeness that people use to get by with getting close to people before they do things that may not be the most settling things." Terrence, give me goddamn another drink before I get pissed off.
Take it outside.
Don't you tell me what to do, Terrence. I haven't done anything wrong. Give me another goddamn drink, Terrence.
Terrence isn't getting up from behind the bar.
Terrence! She leans over. Terrence, stop being a pussy! Get your ass on this and do your damn job!
To lean over the bar, you would have to approach Malcolm.
That's fine. She's trying. She obviously is no aggression to Malcolm. She's looking over. You would see that it's a tense subject. Love is a tense subject. Lean over. Terrence?
Look,
Terrence.
if you're gonna fight, fight. If you're not gonna fight...
We're not gonna fight. Get your ass up out here and make some drinks.
Is that right, mister?
I'm leaving.
Why are you leaving? If
And
you're
he
gonna...
just walks out, like, middle of her talking.
You know, some
Is there
people are just so damn rude. You know?
That's what I thought.
I agree. Fancy man with fancy fingers. Yes, fancy fingers. The best fancy fingers. Terrence, why the hell are my drinks still empty? Are you gonna be like him?
I'm
too?
making another drink, alright?
Good. Are you gonna be like him too whenever, like, Jim dumps you? I mean, not if Jim dumps you. Let's say if Jim dumps you.
Bro, we known each other for a long time.
No, we haven't. She's like, no, I've only known you for, like, a short amount of time.
2 months is a pretty long time, Jen.
No, but
Yeah,
still,
bro.
no, it's a short time. It's a short time. We barely know each other. You don't know anything about me. I don't know anything about you. But carry on.
He just shakes his head and pours you a drink. Also, can players just check on the Zoom chat for?
Got it. I know. I got you. I got you.
Lovely. Great. So, I would like to pan away from there and to Johnny Cash's house, where Jin and Johnny. Johnny has a couple of boxes, more like apple crates than anything else, set up as chairs. And he's just like, all right, Jin, I know you probably got some questions, and, well,
Better start talking.
now, okay, if you could give me a subject or topic to talk about.
Tell me how to get in contact with the guy who's employing us. Now.
It doesn't work like that, Jin. I just work the post office.
We'll make it work.
I just put things in little boxes, and they go through the tubes. As far as I know, you're one of them hunter people who can just talk to him, can't you?
Can I? I don't know. I apparently don't know a lot of fucking things.
Jin, I know you're angry. And I know that you think that I'm some sort of like, I don't know, some sort of demon or something. And truth be told, yeah, okay, I'm some sort of fiend, but I'm just living on this plane, just the same as you. In fact, somewhat less better off than you. I'm as much a servant as anyone else, if you can call it a servant.
Here's the thing. I don't rightly give a shit about you right now.
I understand that.
So if I can just talk to him, I can just call him up, send him a fucking telegram.
I don't know how it works. I don't get that. I don't get the special link with the Dark Overlord or whatever the hell he is. I don't even know his damn name.
Well, at least we have one thing in common. Fine. I'll talk to him myself. But if this don't work, I'm gonna find this place fucking blown up. And I'll walk out. I'm gonna go summon the fucking devil!
As you're leaving, Johnny calls after you. Well, fine! What does it look like I got anyway?
Oh.
I feel so bad as a person.
And,
I mean, you should, yeah. Poor guy don't have anything, and here you are, just
like, literally set up apple crates for chairs. That's what the poor guy did.
Yeah, Jin will burn it down if this doesn't work. She's really mad. And I feel so guilty.
barely has like a pot to piss in, is what they call that.
Yep.
Barely has a pot to piss in, and you're kicking down his pot.
I'm gonna go to the alleyway where I first saw my patron.
Sure.
Are we switching scenes or is it still me?
We'll carry on with you.
Alright. Take out my gun out of the holster. Not do anything with it. Just sort of look at it. Alright, you said you wanted to be friends? Let's be friends. We need to talk. Now!
Is there like a dust cloud that pulls by?
Oh, Scrat, you're muted.
No, I'm not.
I'm so upset.
You wish you were he was muted.
I wish you were muted.
Dust
Jewish.
cloud.
There's a long moment of silence.
Couple of tumbleweeds.
Just before you do that thought forming on the edge of your tongue. Hello, Jin.
Is he standing there?
Nope.
Hi. Nice of you to finally answer. We got some
Sorry,
things to talk about.
Couldn't make it to the phone. I was in the bath.
I'm so glad I know that. Thanks. Alright, you mind telling me what the fuck's going on?
Afraid I can't.
Alright, can you tell me what'll happen if I drink that shiny little bottle apparently my husband has?
Nothing good.
Does it break our deal?
Yep. All aspects of the deal.
So my family ain't safe. What other aspects are there?
Well, I'm afraid you did agree in the terms. I wouldn't have to tell you that. But I can see that you are distressed, Jin. And I don't like to see you distressed. I like my workers happy, you know, working as best they can.
And you better fucking answer that.
I can just remove this problem. We can just take it away.
What do you mean by remove?
I did it once.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And wasn't it nicer when you didn't know about him either?
Who is he? Is he telling the truth? What else did I lose?
You sort of hear like a...
What else did I lose?
Well, this is the thing, Jin. I like to work under a policy of trust. What you don't know can't hurt you.
I don't even know what I don't fucking know.
And until earlier, it didn't hurt you.
I'll destroy that bottle for you. I'll get rid of those memories. Fine.
Look. Listen, I know how it is. We're always thinking about the other guys, you know, the ones that believe in choice and all that. So here it is. Here's your free will. Here's your choice. A free pass. You get out of the deal. All deal terms are off. You can go back with your husband. Just drink the drink. Of course, it does mean all the terms are off, including any other deals made by other interested parties on your behalf.
What's my other option?
Send him away. You've moved on. It's not a part of your life anymore, right? Nothing lost, nothing gained. You can't remember him anyway. And have a drink on me. That'll be my treat. You can put that one through the expenses.
Winks. You feel a wink come through.
Fine. Fine!
Uh-oh.
Holster my gun.
Watch out, Jin. There he goes.
And you'll see Malcolm, I think... Malcolm, how would you describe your passing of the alleyway?
Disheveled. A broken man walking by.
Of course, another option is you could just put a bullet in him. I mean, look at him. He looks pathetic. Probably be doing him a favor.
I appreciate friendship. But shut up.
Of course, Jin. I can see you're upset. I'll leave you to your thoughts. Just remember, we'll always be friends. Unless we're not.
Yeah, always friends. What else have I got?
And now there really is no answer.
I'm gonna go after Malcolm. Not like go after, just like walk after. Malcolm?
Jane? Yeah?
I think I owe you a talk.
Oh, okay. Here? The barn? Where?
Do you want another drink?
No, I've had a few.
Alright. I think we should stay out of the saloon for a bit. I'm just imagining there's just a little pew 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 coming up from the saloon right now.
Shall we use that as a segue, or would you like to carry on with this scene? If you guys need a second, we can give you a second and pan back over to Errol and Roe.
I am okay with panning over unless you want to start talking right now, because I know.
I'm good either way.
All right.
I'm easy.
Let's pan across then. We focused on Jin for a second. I know Malcolm came out the last scene early, but we'll come to you guys just shortly. Errol and Roe, when Terrence gets up and pours you a drink, he says, look, for God's sake, stop shooting up my bar. Can't you see it's getting rude? But there's not a hole in the ceiling.
Exactly. You think this is kind of weird? That your bar doesn't do things like the normal saloons do?
Yeah, it's been real weird ever since them renovators came in.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that you should be, like, contacting them and seeing what the hell is up with this place. Because apparently I tried to start it on fire last night, and it didn't start on fire.
Yeah, no, I remember you trying to set the bar on fire.
Shit, I don't remember it myself, but I must have been pissed off last night.
Funny thing was, I tried putting it out with a rag.
This is
Wait, I've
weird.
seen it. I've done that before, and you burn your hands up real bad, you know, but there's not a mark on me.
It's strange, too. That's none of my business. None of my business.
Are you alright there, Fibbin, was it? Dr. Fibbin?
Yeah, that's me.
You're still standing on the table, sir.
It's because he's short, so don't be mean to him.
It's a free country. I'll stand where I want.
That's right. I think it's a free country. Is it
He
a
just
free
starts like throwing coins at Terrence. Is that enough?
Hey, she puts her hand out. She immediately puts her hand out. You've seen this before. She gives like a death look. She's like, don't throw shit at Terrence.
I'm just paying him.
I don't care. You put it on the goddamn table like a normal human being.
Okay. And he just kind of starts dancing around the table, tossing
Good.
coins.
Thud sound as Terrence's jaw hits the countertop.
You're a good dancer.
Thank you.
You're pretty good. Yeah, I you know. Have you do dancing like you're a fan and your fantastic side job or what? What made you go into the thing of snakes and stuff?
I like helping people.
Sure you do. It's okay. I like killing people. That's just
And by helping people, I mean
helping
relieving
yourself.
them of the weight of that money.
I like to relieve them of their life. Obviously, they weren't using it right. Everyone has their things.
Well, if you get caught, it's your own fault, right?
You're right. Ain't no one right but you.
I'm always right.
Aren't you? So, you need to tell me some more about, so where are we going after this?
Well, just to the next town.
What's the next town? The next town over is dead. Don't you know about that?
Huh?
Yeah, there's nothing but undead down there.
They don't have money, do they?
Not particularly. Undead don't have.
Because I don't like to discriminate unless you don't have money. I draw the line at that.
That's fair. I mean, I don't think that undead have money, but I'm pretty sure that, you know, they make a saying that says you can't take it with you when you leave. I'm pretty sure you don't get it back when you come back.
I'm taking all my money when I go.
That's true.
I'm being buried with it.
That's what you think. Okay.
What?
I mean, that's fair.
You know, you look a lot like someone that I knew back in the day.
Yeah, you used to know? That's a lot of people tell me.
Did I ever tell you the story of my friend Rick DuPont?
Oh, Jesus. like a million times. Have you ever heard of the word of a broken record?
Why would you break a record? They're great.
I know, that's what I think. But have you ever played a broken record?
No, because they're broken. Why would you try that?
Some people try because they really like records. And maybe they only have one kind of record. See?
You just blew my mind.
Like magic.
Magic? He casts finger guns again. Just starts shooting. I know magic.
Oh, Jesus. This place is like sanctioned by God or something.
Yeah, I don't understand. This normally causes a lot more damage.
Yeah, sit down. Sit down in your seat so we can talk like gentlemen and such. So the next town over is dead, so you're not going to get any money from that. I think we should get as far away from this town as possible. Can we get like 10 towns down? I'm sure the dead is.
We gotta keep an eye out, cause
why?
Cause I sold some of my goods to this gang, and
what gang?
I don't pay attention to names. Let's just say it caused some unfortunate intestinal distress to them, and they kind of want their money back. And I'm a strictly no refunds type of person.
That's fine. She spins her guns around. She's like, I'm more than willing to put a few down that want a refund. Many down that need to be.
Cool.
So, what is you don't even know the gang's name. How are we supposed to know that they're coming for us?
Well, you'll know. They'll have guns, and they'll be yelling my name.
Will they?
They'll be yelling my doctor name, not my real name.
I hope not, because you done fucked up if you told them your real one. But nevertheless, so we're just going. We can't go next town. So where are we going?
Wherever the wind takes us.
Jesus, where did we go last time?
Where are the richest people around here?
Well, I heard the richest people are in Blanks Town. Some blanker chip.
It's Blank Pass.
Blank Pass, there we go. There's like a little voice in her head. It says Blank Pass. Blank Pass, that's right. Blank Pass. Richest people are in Blank Pass.
How gullible are they?
I don't know. You think I met any of them?
Well, if they got the money, then I'm sure I can convince them. I can convince anyone of anything.
I'm sure you could convince them of things. I'm just trying to... How far is Blank's Pass from here?
Oh, it's fucking far. You ran very far.
That's a long time. How long? It's a long. It's a long. How town? Now that how long?
About a year away.
Oh shit! No, we're not going there. That's too long.
Why did you suggest something that far away?
Obviously, she's too tipsy. Obviously.
I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say a year. Let's see. It takes around 48 hours to walk from London to Wales. And I think if there weren't any stops, you could probably walk there in about 3 weeks.
Okay, that's way more acceptable.
Right.
We'll take
it's way more acceptable.
Yeah, Jin's been bouncing around. Yeah.
That's way more acceptable than the other way. Okay. So she says it's about 3 weeks ride. And it just so happens that I have enough money to buy me nice steed, but I need to buy 2 steeds for here. The nice druid has had a loss. Not that I care about her loss, but I need to replace a few horses that may have fallen in the line of duty.
Well, you take responsibility for your own financial situation before we head out.
I will. I'm gonna buy the druid. Like I said, not like I care, but I'm gonna buy the druid 2 horses because we might have murdered some of them. I also bought, or I left her. She looks over at Taryn. She's like, I also got her these if you could, and she leaves the growth serums. Apparently, this works really well with horses, and she leaves it there. She's like, it's kind of like a non-apology, but an apology. If you could please play it off as like a non-apology, because I'm about being friendly. If that could be the best, if you could just slip that like in like her stuff or something, that way she doesn't know it came from me. That'd be great. What is Terrence doing right now? What is his face? Jesus, guy. You're muted for sure now.
I am this time, yeah. Terence's face is looking towards the two of you, sort of. It's kind of tentatively towards Errol, but there's a strange new look in his eye, Ro, as he looks at you. You've never defended him openly in public before like this.
She's too drunk to notice.
Yeah.
Are you taking them or not?
Yeah, I hear you all talking about skipping out on town, though, Ro. I mean, you got one hell of a tab to pay.
I have a tab?
Shit, you don't pay for nearly any drink you do. Well, I mean, except for when you gave me that 200 gold the other week to rebuild the tavern. That was real nice of you.
Oh, that
I
was for
see
just building the tavern. Here, hold on. She digs in. She's like, she drops down like 300 gold. Is that pay it?
Yeah, just about.
Now I just got one. And the poor little guy that's beside me all greedy. He's like probably thinking, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, he's licking his lips.
Drops it down. She's like, are we done here now, Terrence? Or you need more?
No, that's plenty enough, Jin. Ro, but
What the
play
hell?
Play a slip, sorry.
Okay, sorry.
That's...
We know where Terrence's head is.
I was doing the same thing with Ro and Jin the other way around earlier when Johnny was talking. So he's like, oh, hell, Ro, you know I'll miss you.
Stop saying that. I don't like it. Can you give me another drink, please?
Yeah, sure. Pulls two
So-
more whiskeys.
I'm just gonna take the whiskey. I'm gonna roll a DC check.
I'll take another one. 2.
Yeah! That's a smart
Pulls you
man.
one as well. DC 15.
Oh, bitch.
Oh, shit.
So
Well, it's okay. You got 2.
Ro goes up to disadvantage on all checks now, right? You coordination wanes and your words slur. Errol, you go up to 8 levels of drunkenness. So I didn't describe what happened last time. You now have poor balance as you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. Your speed is halved as you are staggering around. Newly now, attacks against you have advantage as you are unable to protect yourself. And you begin to feel like if you stop sitting down, you're going to start falling over. Unless leaning against something, you will fall prone at the end of your turn. So every 6 seconds, essentially, you'll fall over.
If I'm not sitting down.
Or leaned against something.
Okay.
Should probably stay sitting. Probably should stay. Probably a smart thing to say sitting.
If Errol is a man that knows his limits, he's at his limits.
Back. Hashtag bang.
He's like sweating and breathing heavy.
You got some problems? Or you got like some breathing problems?
Fine.
Yeah, sure you are. Okay. Yikes.
why don't we pan back out to Malcolm and Jin?
I'm so excited.
Talk. Not yelling this time.
So, you wanted to talk?
Can I say that there's a bench nearby that we can sit on?
There'll be a hitching post.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a length of wood that's sort of like a tall bench. It's what you tie horses to.
Ah, okay. Well, yeah, I don't remember, but I believe you, I guess.
Do you want to remember?
I can't.
Why?
If I break the deal I made, you lose yours. I
I
can't
don't-
do that.
Lose what? I didn't.
You said you bargained those memories for your soul.
I gambled it. I won.
I thought I won too.
Look, I'll be fine, Jan.
No. I'm not doing that to you.
I'm stronger now. No one's gonna take me anywhere.
How'd we meet?
Well, I didn't have much of a coin to my name, but I was in a gambling hall, and I don't think you were supposed to be there, but your daddy took you there, and you caught my eye right away, and I had to introduce myself. Your daddy took me around the back of the building, and
May I just 1 second? Zoom has frozen, and I don't want to miss all of these beautiful emotions on your faces, and also I want to be able to read your faces. So we'll just reset Zoom for just 1 second. Hopefully I can just come back out and come straight back in again, then it'll fix itself. So just give me 2 seconds. As we quickly try and fix this, it would seem that the Zoom has properly broken. Let's just end that real quick. And all of those as well. I think it's something to do with like Zoom just clogging up the registry, quite possibly. But hopefully we can just dive straight back in, and everything will be okay.
Oh,
Okay.
it's weird seeing him in front of seeing him actually behind a green screen.
Yeah, it's because I'm not the host anymore. Sorry, y'all. But for everyone else at home, they can see just fine. I think we're all on camera. I think we're even all in the right place. So I'm very sorry for interrupting your scene. Please carry on.
So, as you now know what your daddy tends to do when things don't agree with him, he took me around and beat me like hell, but didn't stop me. That night, threw a rock on your window, had some flowers. Rest is history. I can tell you more.
How'd we get married?
Well, I was still too poor at the time, but couldn't afford a ring, so I did what I do best. I played some cards, and luck was on my side as usual. Came home, brought that ring to you, got on one knee, and damn did your family try and interfere, but you didn't care. You told him that I was your bad idea and you were going to stick with it. Had a small ceremony right outside of town. Right where on that plateau when the sun sets and just reflects off the plateau, the clouds, and the sky's painted every color of the rainbow. It was just us and the priest.
Sounds like my family.
Yeah. I don't think you realize how strong you are, Jen. You've never let anyone control you. Don't do it now. That man you made a deal with, he didn't stop that gang. You did.
Did I?
You did.
I don't know what I've done.
You made some hard choices. That's what happened.
What else did I lose? If I lost you, what else? What else went?
I wish I knew. The only thing I knew about was the memories. I don't know what you're on the hook for. I know I wouldn't trust a damn word. Unless you see it in writing, I wouldn't trust a damn word that man says.
If you know me, you know I ain't the best at making decisions.
Well, you have your bad idea right here.
I'm sorry. I can't drink that. I can't risk messing this up.
Well, then let's build some new memories.
I don't think I can do that either.
Why?
How's my family?
Worried sick about you. Otherwise, business as usual.
Yeah, business as usual for them, alright?
Yeah. So, anything else you want to know?
Did you love me?
Always will. Best thing that ever happened to me. No questions.
Then I'm real sorry. But I think you gotta let me take this fall.
I don't know if I can.
You have to. I'm broken. How come? I don't know what I did. I don't know what I lost. I don't want to know if I don't know if I want to know, because if I remember what I left behind, I have to start thinking about whether or not I regret it, and I can't do that. And I don't want to regret you either.
I don't think you could.
I don't
Jen,
want to.
Look, I know you're scared. You're dealing with forces that hard to wrap your head around. What if? What makes you think that I'm in danger if you drink this? Is this something he said?
Jen just nods.
You think maybe, just maybe, that he's scared that you'll drink it and he'll lose his valued worker and he'll say just about anything to keep you hooked on? What has he... Other than building that gun... Well, from what I hear, you actually built the gun. He gave you the instruction manual. So, other than providing you with an instruction manual, what has he actually done for you? You're the one that built that gun. You're the one that used it. Look, I know things have been hard. I know that you're scared of the things that you've done. But I don't care about any of that. I don't. It doesn't bother me one bit. I know it got to your family.
Do you know the things I've done?
I saw the scene.
No, not that. Everything I've done since I left. Do you know what I've done?
No, I don't. I mean, I have rumors here and there of, things that have happened, but nothing concrete.
Do you know how much blood's on my hands?
It doesn't bother me one bit.
Maybe it doesn't bother you, but it might bother me.
And I understand that. But what I want you to understand is that no matter how guilty you feel, if you'll have me, if you'll allow me to, I'll stand by you. And I'll be there for you to lean on when things get hard. When you don't feel like you can handle the weight, I will be there to shoulder the burden if you'll have me. If you'll allow me to.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if it's about what I want anymore.
Could be. It's your choice.
Fuck
choice. No matter what anyone tells you, we've all got a choice. Someone puts a gun to your head, you don't have to do what they say. You can always turn it around. There's always another option. There's always another choice. People told me that I would never get out from where I was. I'd never make something of myself. But I did.
Yeah, and then you lost your wife.
Hey, maybe that'll be a funny story 20 years from now. Who knows?
And when we're living scot-free, happy and married, and got a white picket fence and all that.
If that's what you want. I'll move heaven and earth to make it happen.
I'd hate for Mackenzie to have to make a decision in the moment like this. So why don't we pan back across to the bar and leave that cadence hanging just once again. Ro Errol, you getting ready to go now? What's your plan here? You just
I don't know. Are we going places?
Yeah, it's approaching
Are we
noon.
going place? I don't know.
Approaching noon, and Errol's, sweating out drunk in the bar.
I like
Are
this
you sure?
chair. I think I'm gonna stay right here.
I don't think we should stay right here. I think we need to leave. I wanted to leave. Jesus, the only reason why I agreed to go with you is we were gonna leave.
If you want to leave.
I do want to leave. I've been in this town too long.
You're gonna have to carry me.
Jesus, I ain't carrying you. You look like you're heavy. You got like you're a rock, aren't you? Aren't you?
Ah.
Alright. What do you weigh?
I only weigh like 48 pounds.
Oh, then I carry you, I think.
He just kind of like lifts his hands up.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe you should just stay on the bar stool.
It's pretty perfectly safe.
It is safe. I'm afraid you might puke on me. Are you okay? Have you had too much to drink?
I've never.
No!
I've never thrown up a day
Good.
in my life. I'm
Good.
I'm good.
Good. Are you sure? Okay, good.
Are you two okay for drinks?
Are you okay for another? You ain't going anywhere fast. Let's be serious.
He's considering it.
There's always tomorrow, Ro. You can always get up and go tomorrow, or maybe in a few hours once you sober up, we could chuck your friend there in the trough, or I could give him something to sober him up a little.
True. I guess. Wait a minute, you're just trying to make me stay a little bit longer. I ain't gonna do it.
I'm not
It's
trying to
not
make you
gonna
stay.
happen.
I want you
What?
gone. You just scare off all my customers all the time.
Good. I didn't want to stay anyways. The joke is on you. Then just give me another drink, jerk. Let's get another drink right here.
Well, hell, you just cleared your tab. You can have as many drinks as you like.
As many drinks as I like. Did you hear him? We can have as many drinks as I like. That's a lot of drinks.
Pours another shot for Ro. Looks at Errol, considering.
Shit, it's a shot. What the fuck?
You don't want one, Mr. Fibbin?
Who?
Mr. Fibbin?
Sure.
Fibbin von Maldenhausen?
She puts her hand down. She puts it across his mouth, and she's like, "Shh, shh. You're supposed to keep your real name secret."
Bro, I'm right
If-
here.
No. You can't know his real name, okay? So I need you to fucking close your ears because it could be dangerous. Don't listen. Just give him a goddamn shot.
I don't even know who I am right now.
You know who you are? We're all special here. We're all special, and we're gonna get a shot around because we're the best. Let's go, Terrence. Get
Say,
them the fucking drinks.
yeah, I'll give him a drink, but Doctor, it's getting around midday. There'll probably be the lunch rush sometime soon. You might want to go out there and be on your cart, ready for the lunch rush.
That's a good idea. He gets
No.
off the stool and just face.
Where are you going? Oh no. Well,
Oh, I guess he is pretty drunk.
look what you done, Terrence. Now he's never gonna get up.
I'm perfectly fine.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's gonna manage your stuff while you're down there?
Huh?
Yeah, okay. I think someone needs to get this guy a Hey! You can't be just lazing about here. Do you got a gold so you can pay for a goddamn room?
I sleep on in my wagon.
Yeah, we ain't sleeping in your wagon right now. So you want to lay down here? You're gonna have to pay for it.
I'm not in my wagon right now.
Nope. Sad day.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I ain't in your wagon with you.
This wood feels familiar.
What the hell does it feel familiar for?
It's smooth.
Uh-huh. What does it
This-
remind you of?
Silk.
Silk. Well, silk is pretty rare around here. Why do you remind you of silk?
I'm successful.
You are a successful man. Because you got all them stuff about you with the snake oils and stuff. But you're on the ground right now, so you don't look so successful. You look pretty non-successful. Look like you're walking unsuccessful.
Terrence comes over and puts the whiskey down in front of you and says, I got a hair of your dog for your friend there. Looks like he
Oh.
needs it.
And just let him shh.
I know
Leans
how to
over.
make that.
Shh. He knows how to make it. And she leans and she's like, I need him to stay on the ground. Shh.
Why'd you want him to stay on the ground?
Shh. I don't want him
Do you
talking
know
about
this man, Ro?
I
Is he
don't
from
want-
your past?
I don't want to talk about it. Shh. just know he can't be talking about things I want him to talk about. Shh,
Well, hell, what does he know?
shut up about things, okay, Terrence? You don't understand, okay? Things you just don't understand, okay? So I just need to shh, okay? Just
What? When did you learn how to make this place spin?
I am a special caster. I use my hands when like casting. I'm like, woo, and it makes the tavern spin. It's a special ability that I have that it was innate in my family gene. Do you like the spinning?
No.
Oh, okay, well, it's too bad because once I cast it, it can't stop.
Come on, bro. This poor guy looks like he's gonna chuck up his guts at any second. Let's get him up and let's sober him up a little. Come on.
No, let's not, Terrence. I'm serious. Let's not leave. Let's let him leave. Let's let him just say him sober. Or
It's all right.
unsober.
We'll stop him from.
Okay, good. We'll stop him from whatever is important. Seems about right. Let's go.
Terrence will pick you up, Errol, and put a drink in front of you, saying, "Here, look, now drink this. This will help you feel a bit more sober."
He slaps some more. He's like, I can do it on my own.
Hey! Don't you be slapping Terrence. You take what he gives you. Do you hear me?
He's trying to steal my boots.
Is he? And Terrence isn't a fucking stealing type, okay? So you take his goddamn drink, or you don't. Okay?
Okay.
But don't fucking throw a funny hand at him. You understand?
Tell him.
Do you understand?
Tell him to stay away from my boots.
Stay away from his
All right,
boots,
I'm
Terrence.
staying away from his boots. All right, look, there you go. Look, there's a drink
Yeah.
there, make you feel better. I'm
He's-
going back behind the bar.
Yeah.
These are special snake skin boots.
Do you skin your snake skin? Do you skin your snakes after you venom them? That is kind of messed up, but it's quite lovely at the same time.
I don't do it myself. I pay somebody. I'm successful.
You are successful. You are the best successful man that I've ever known. Why are you on the ground? Are you gonna take that drink?
Okay.
Now, wait, before you do it, let's have a cheers. You ready?
To Rick DuPont!
Who the hell is that?
He's the guy I was telling you about.
That guy, I remember him now. Never mind. Never
He's the
mind.
guy at
No,
Madame
here-
Victoria's. Love that lady. You know, she looks a lot like you.
Did she? It's a coincidence, probably. I had to, whatever his name is, God rest his peace. Thank God he's 6 feet under.
Coincidences. He's not dead.
And as you drink this spicy red cocktail, your exhaustion and drunkenness levels both decrease by 2. Additionally, for the next 10 minutes, you cannot accumulate any further levels of drunkenness. Essentially, what happens is you stop falling over. You no longer have advantage. People no longer have advantage attacking you, but you are still at that speed halved poor balance.
Excellent.
Wait. That's so funny that you were saying that he wasn't dead. What do you mean he isn't dead? That's so strange. That's so strange. You say
On
he's
that
dead.
question, what do you mean he isn't dead? Let's go back out to Malcolm and Jim.
God.
The tables turn, they give up and they take up away.
Look, Jan, I know I'm dropping a ton of bricks on you right now with all this. Do you need time?
Can I see the bottle?
He hands it over.
Good. Here's your lesson
Jin
plan.
takes it. She pockets it. And for a moment, her hand kind of lingers on the one that has your wedding ring on it.
Mhm.
And it looks like for a moment she's about to take your hand. before she very gently balls it into a fist and pushes it back towards you. I must have loved you real hard if I wanted to marry you. Maybe somewhere I still do,
I see it.
but I think I gotta figure that out on my own.
I can. If that's what you need, I can give you time. And if you do figure it out and you decide that you just want to cut ties with your old life completely, I have these. And he pulls out from his duster the marriage certificate and divorce papers. Look, I don't want you to sign those. But if you make a decision that you're done with me, if you really don't have any hope of a future, you can sign those.
Can you do something for me?
Anything.
Go back to Blank Pass. Watch over my family. I have to figure this out.
I understand this. This is a lot.
No, it's not just this. There are pieces of my life that I need to put back together, but I don't know what that picture's supposed to look like. And I think I just need time, and I need to figure out what I said yes to. I need to figure out where my soul is. Once I do, and I get free of this whole fucking mess, I think things might break. And I need you to take care of the fallout.
Always. Look, you need that contract. The contract you signed. You need it. Make sure it's the real copy, the original. You read every damn word on that thing. Look for anything. Printed words, invisible ones, anything. I'd bet a whole lot that we found a fucking loophole. Your patron's scared. But no matter what, if I'm wrong, if I'm right, I'll do whatever you need me to.
I'll come back when I'm ready.
I'd like nothing more. And I want you to know, in my eyes, you're already forgiven of everything you've done and everything you will do.
Sorry, I just saw chat. I'm sorry. God damn it, Scrat.
It's a rip sale, okay? It's a rip sale.
Do you know what I did? Really, everything.
Everything in Blank Pass.
How'd you find me?
Hunting rumors.
What kind?
Unpleasant ones. At the end there, they started to turn. Apparently you're a hero of this town.
I don't think I'm a hero of anything.
Look at me. I'm the goddamn hero of my world.
What kind of world are you living in?
As long as you're in it, pretty damn good one. And he's gonna try and steal a kiss unless he's pushed away.
Jen will let him. It's unfamiliar. And a little awkward, but she lets him. She kind of just brushes the hair out of his face. I will say, past me probably had real good taste.
And I don't think you know how out of my league you are.
Thanks.
Though you did.
Tables have turned.
I do have to say though, first time we met, you did call me a spicy man.
God damn it, Justin! Sorry, that was me as a player.
Told you I'd use that later.
I know. Well, I was a young girl learning how to drink and not learning how to hold my whiskey. I think it paid off.
I think we both won that bit.
Well, what are you planning doing now? Heading back to Blank Pass?
Well, I guess I'll stay the rest of the day and head out first thing in the morning. You mind me hanging around for a bit?
I was just gonna say, new memories, huh?
New memories.
And start tonight.
I'd love that.
I think you're way too good for me.
I just think that there's something in you that you don't see. You know what? I think maybe the mysterious stranger took that from you too. There's a light in you. I can help you find it.
And as you both start heading back towards the bar, let's go back to Errol and Roe, shall we?
Oh my god.
What was that hanging question?
I don't remember. I was too busy distracted. What was it? I
Uh,
really don't remember. I was so enveloped. I'm sorry.
maybe Dr. Fibbin could help us out with what that question was.
What was it?
Well, you see, Rick is still alive because I saw him like a couple of weeks back. Like we were passing through the same town.
He's still alive. That's impossible.
Well, he uses different names so that people don't always follow him around. So like, Davis Renton is another name. Roger Dalworth.
That's great.
Dalton Rufford. You know, like he uses many names like me.
Yeah, that's great. Your friend. Do I know your friend?
Which friend?
I don't remember. The one that's still alive. The one that still seems to be alive. Does he know me?
I don't know. We've never talked about you.
That's great. That's a damn good thing. I'm glad to hear that.
I knew him like way back in the day. A couple
I
weeks
know.
ago was the first time I had seen him in a while.
So fucking impressive. That he is so alive, because I'm glad that, as a friend, that your friend is still alive. That his
What?
heart is still beating, that it's still working, that it shouldn't be working because things happen, but it seems to be working for whatever God knows reasons.
That was a lot of words.
It's probably because don't worry about it.
He's a cool guy. You should meet him.
I don't like him. I mean, I'm pretty sure I won't like him. I'm pretty sure I won't like him. Something about him, he sounds like he's a fucking show-off. Someone who probably needs to calm down with his fancy tricks and needs to realize that he's nothing but a joke, a hack. No? Maybe, yeah, it's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. He's your friend, so I'm sure you're probably real close to him, right?
It's unfortunate that you seem to not like him, because I feel like he'd like you.
I'm sure he would.
He likes to sling guns similar to you.
Does he? Does he?
Yeah.
That's impressive that he does.
And you look a lot like that woman he loved a long time ago, so I feel like he would take a liking to you right away.
You're right. Oh God, that just came out my nose. You're right. Oh, that burns. She looks for a handkerchief and she's like, oh, son of a bitch, Terrence, where's your goddamn napkins? I'm sure she probably does because a lot of people look alike. Where's your damn napkins, Terrence? It feels like fire. Alcohol's not supposed to go through the nose.
They do say that there's at least one other person in the world that looks a lot like you.
You're right. It feels like
right.
fire. Now I know what a dragon feels like. This is what a fit dragon feels like.
I remember my daddy always used to tell me that if you want to know what a woman's gonna look like, then you should look at her mother, because they often look quite similar.
You'd be wrong because my mama don't look anything like me.
I ain't never seen your mama, so I wouldn't know.
You gave me a damn napkin or what? Jesus.
What you think
It burns so bad.
There's a bag somewhere.
What?
As soon as you said the thing about the mother, Errol is kind of sitting there like, how old did you say you were again?
I'm 34.
Was that a lie, Ro?
Yes, it was.
Can I have a deception check, please?
Okay.
Right. Where is my insight? There we go.
Oh.
I'll have you know that
You have a reroll, Errol.
that's true.
Errol
do
does
I?
have a reroll.
You
Yeah,
do?
we just got one gifted, in fact.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
You can also make her reroll with your reroll.
Well, I will remind you that you're both
Yes,
drunk,
true.
so you're both rolling with disadvantage. So as it stands, that is a 8 versus a 7. But you do both have rerolls.
We both do?
You both
That's
have a
8
reroll.
versus the first 7. That's still good. Oh, wait. No, I'm winning.
You would lose that.
You lose that.
Son of a bitch. Well, I'm okay with losing it. We're just gonna let the dice fall as it is. I may be going against death next, so I'm okay with that. I need my rerolls to live through the next fucking.
34, huh?
Yeah, I'm 34. Besides,
Okay.
I look damn good for 34. It's pretty damn impressive. I feel like my nose is smelling fire. That no one seems to be getting me a goddamn napkin out my nose because I just threw alcohol through my nose.
He'll pull out like a pocket square and like throw it on the table in front of you.
She will take it. She'll be. Yeah, it doesn't feel any better. She tosses you back in the.
You can keep it.
Oh, it's probably for the best. I can't remember where I put mine. I used to have one. I don't. It's a special pocket square.
Probably wherever you fell down last night, Ro. You did have it last night.
I
Or
did?
you? You might not
Did
have
I?
done.
I find if you retrace your steps from the day before, you can usually find what you've lost.
It's probably in the barn. That's where I stay at night. So, about your friend who's still alive, where is he located? Not that I care, but I'm sure that do you
Well-
talk with him a lot?
A couple weeks ago was the first time I'd seen him in a while. What?
Is he close to here?
It was like a few days travel south. I'm just picking a random direction.
Few days south from here. Oh, he's dead. Okay, I killed him. I mean, for the first time, I killed him. I mean, not that I know who you're talking about, but the guy that you may be talking about, who maybe have been moving here, who might be been moving in this direction, is not currently alive. Is he have thunder guns?
I don't know what Thunder Guns is.
I don't know, lightning guns, things that make things go boom with the lightning shot.
The answer, Errol, the correct answer would be no.
Oh no! Oh no!
So yeah, no.
Son of a bitch! Well then, it's been a tough conversation.
I will definitely look out for him.
Yeah, he's dead, so you're fine. Again.
I'll tell him you're looking for him.
No, probably not. Probably best that you don't tell him I'm looking for him. Probably. Why are you telling him anything? We're gonna be traveling together, right? Right?
Sure.
What do you mean, sure?
And,
What do you mean, sure?
On that uncertainty, is there anything else that you guys would like to do in this scene? As I think we're running down on time, and I'd like to do one last thing before we all finish up here.
I think I'm good.
Good. We'll go back outside then, with Jin and Malcolm approaching the saloon. On the horizon, no, not really the horizon, down the road, on the road into town that leads to the saloon, you can see a single rider riding.
No!
And the wind blows around you. And Malcolm doesn't really hear a thing, but those whispers start up in your head again, Jin.
You can't have him, Jin. You made a deal with me,
Get out.
and he had a deal with someone else.
If you look up to see that rider on the horizon, you might see a pale horse galloping.
You need to go.
What's wrong?
You need to go now.
Tell me what's happening, Jin.
I can't. You need to go. You need to go now. You need to run far, and you can't look back.
Closer.
Now!
Jin, just tell me explain what's happening.
I'm gonna kiss you real hard to shut you up and then shove you towards the stables.
Oh!
Go! If you love me, trust me right now. If you had loved me at any point in your life, trust me right now and run as far the fuck away as you can.
Jin,
I'll
do you
go.
keep an eye on the horseman at all?
I am.
You see him ride through a cactus.
Look, Jin, I'll go. I'm gonna find answers. And he takes one last kiss, jumps on his horse, and trusts Jin and heads out.
And Jin, as you look up and see the grinning face of a skull beneath a dark hood, with fire in its eyes. The cactus it rode through is dead. And it chases Malcolm onto the horizon.
Her hand just curls really tightly around the bottle of memories. She's just gonna think for a little bit.
Malcolm, could you make me some sort of animal handling check, please?
Oh, good. I'm totally trained in those.
Unless you have land vehicles horses, in which case I would gladly accept that check.
Oh no, I'm probably better off with animal handling. Let me just check my spells real quick, see if there's anything that I can use. I have. If something goes awry, I have something. I'm gonna go ahead and use that reroll.
You can indeed. An 18's pretty good. An 18 is pretty good. And I don't have any rerolls, so I only get the one roll. You see Malcolm tear out of the town with a pale rider on his trail, but not keeping up. Not quite.
Am I aware of this pale rider or no?
Nope.
Okay.
And Jin, as no one else in town looks at this rider, you might realize that it wasn't dark vision that you had in that town, but maybe something else. See another man walking into town. Skin's like leather hide. Heading straight for the saloon.
I will follow.
If Jin, by the way, looks at the papers that she was given, there is a note.
You know what? Yeah, for the sake of this, I'll say that she does look at them very sadly.
And it has their wedding vows on it. When you are thirsty, I will offer you succor. When you are hungry, I'll give you sustenance. When you tire, I will give you the endurance to continue. When you are joyous, I will grant you my voice. All this I pledge to you.
Looks like we got a new friend.
And then under that, it says, don't trust a thing he says.
Thank you very much for the raid 4. Welcome, everyone. Here we are right at the end, just as we're getting ready to wrap up the session, because Stanton Creed will be here next week. And he's just swung through them open doors of the saloon as Jin wanders in after him.
Jin will fold up the vows and put them in her chest pocket, along with the bottle of memories.
And I think... Go on.
I was like, and she's just gonna start thinking.
And I think that is where we'll be wrapping up this week. Let's go round. Let's talk about
Can I
who
just
we
ask you
are.
a real quick question?
Yeah.
Am I not being able to go? Like, are you gonna make sure that I don't go with you on our deal? I need to know. Are you gonna leave? I don't. What do you mean? I don't know.
Right after this, man, you know, we're picking up literally right after this next week with Stan Creed, so no one's leaving anywhere yet.
So, you're right.
I'm super excited for next week.
That is it. We will be back in half an hour with the next show. So Raiders, don't go anywhere, because in half an hour's time we'll be back with the last show of the week. For now, let's go round and say hello to everyone, see who we are, where we can find each other online, and what our favourite part of today's show was. why don't we start with Mackenzie? Oh, hi, Mackenzie. How was that for you?
Hi! Oh my god, that was so much fun. Oh, I've never pushed my role-playing chops that far, so that was pretty awesome. Every conversation was great. My favorite part was asking about the memories, though. That was fun. Anyways, you can find me over at Mackenzie Lane DA on Twitter. In terms of streaming, I am here every week on Thursday on Riders of the Storm at 7 p.m. EST, and then over on the Greyhawk channel on Fridays at 5 p.m. EST for the Old Faith. And just recently, I started GMing over on Encounter Roleplay for Keepers of the Lost every Tuesday at 2 p.m. EST. And that's about it. It was so much fun. Thank you so much. Oh, it was great. My heart is so full.
Right? Oh, God.
Next around, we go to Mage Hand Press. Oh, hi, Justin.
Oh, hi, I'm Justin. I'm the community manager here at Mage Hand Press. If you liked what you saw, this Weird West, it's a setting that we made. It's an oldie but a goldie. My favorite part, all of it?
Honestly, after today's session, valid. Yeah, I've popped all the links in chat there as well for you, Justin.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, if you follow it to store.magehandpress.com, that's where you can pick it up. Use the code Welcome to the Academy for 15% off of anything, including Dark Matter, Weird West, and everything in between.
Fantastic, thank you so much. Next around, we have Quixotic. Quixotic, thank you so much today.
Thank you for having me. It was awesome.
So good.
Yes, I definitely enjoyed playing drunk tonight. That was definitely something that I don't often do as a sober person, so that was fun. You can find me every Tuesday night 8 Eastern on the Greyhawk channel playing the Dying Kingdom Iron Heroes. It's a campaign set in the Iron Gate city so far, and we're going on for I think another month or so. And you can also hear my voice in a bunch of audio dramas. There's the Ghostlight Theater, the Insomnia Project, and Fangirls.
Thank you so much. I'm just giving a shout out to the Greyhawk channel there as well. Thank you so much for that. If there's any other links you want to post, please feel free to do so. And lastly, but most certainly not leastly, our Hellraiser, Saito.
Hello, my name is Saito. I am Milady Saito at Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, or Snapchat. I'm always available to chat. I am here every Thursday to play Row. I enjoyed so much of this roleplay. I can't help it. The romance and everything else. And I will have to say, like, I did not plan the marriage between Jin and Malcolm. That was not my doing. That was Mage Hand Press, and I think that was just a like a little bit of clap right there. That was pretty clap right there.
I wouldn't have got there if you hadn't helped me.
Ah.
And we had so many check-ins with this whole concept. Thank you.
Oh God.
This was super safe too. We just safety system friggin' rules.
I appreciate all of it. You can catch me at Instagram, Snapchat, blah blah blah, and I hope to see you guys every Thursday and whatnot.
Yeah. Go on.
My favorite part of this whole thing would have to be the fact that he's still alive. I still haven't figured out who the fuck you're talking about. Are you talking about her last? Are you talking about her last love? Is that what you're talking about? I just need to know. I need to know.
It was your dad.
My dad? Oh, fuck, I don't know who that is. So that's good. Deuces. Deuces. Okay. Sorry. That's never gonna come back on Row.
No, this will be fine. I wouldn't worry about it. Like I say, everyone, we're not going to go on a raid today. I've got a bit of work to do, but I can hang out in chat between sessions. We'll be back at 10:30 with Fading Footsteps, which is the last viewer game of the week and the last show of the week. So if you want to hang out in chat, I'll be kind of there sitting in and chatting whilst I'm doing some last-minute admin before we leave, because obviously usually Friday is my admin day. Yeah, so...
Be in chat too, because I
I'm
don't
super
have
pumped to see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Coming out to Texas. It's gonna be great.
Mhm.
Are they safe flights, yo?
You're gonna be to Texas?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're finishing the stream,
Jesus!
flying to Texas,
What?
having
What
a
the
weekend in
fuck?
Texas,
Wait,
flying back.
what part of Texas?
Let's not say on stream.
Oh, that's a good point. Don't say on stream.
But we will be back in half an hour with the next show. So thank you everyone for coming out, and we will we'll be back in half an hour. Back again this same time next week with more Riders on the Storm. We'll learn more about Jin and Ro, sorry. Yeah, see you in half an hour. Catch you in a bit, everyone. Bye.
Ah.